Brett, I'm just looking forward to the bounce-back opportunity tonight for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you're in the middle of these playoff series and you've played a team a couple of times, you always look forward to the next game, hopefully coming quicker than a multiple-day break. But, hopefully that's a good thing for us from the standpoint of getting appropriate rest and being ready to go. And at the same time, I think our guys are anxious to play. It's a fun opportunity.
Brad, the other day you noted the criticism Jason and Jalen get whenever they're not perfect. How have you noticed them deal with that? Especially this season when it's kind of been heightened.
Yeah, I think pretty well. I think it's hard for anybody, but I think obviously the longer you're in it, the more you kind of get used to both the scrutiny and the overpraise. Like that stuff becomes a lot less important as you kind of go through it. I was 30 before I was in a position where anybody really cared about anything I did. So I was never 19 or 20, right? So it's probably very difficult, but I haven't seen either of them change from the standpoint of work, preparing, trying to be better, accountability. I think they're ahead of the curve in all of those ways, and I appreciate that about them.
What has Jalen been doing better recently?
He's been pretty good, Bill, for the last few months. I mean, and maybe 5 months. I don't even know how long it's been, right? So, but I think that ultimately, we're not asking him to be, our go-to guy in actions or anything like that. We're just asking him to play off of others and take his spots appropriately, and then, be a good defender on the other end. And that's what that group needs. With that, especially with the starting group, it needs somebody that can, play off of Kyrie and Tatum and Al and Morris and those guys, and then make sure that they're on the other end able to guard a bunch of different people.
Have you talked to Daniel?
I have not talked to him. He's back in Boston. Austin was here this morning. I did not wanted to bother Danny. Last thing he needs is me to reach out to him right now, I think. But Austin said he's doing well. He slept in his own bed last night, and was home and in good spirits this morning. So all signs are encouraging.
We didn't get to ask you yesterday, but Marcus was doing an awful lot on the court. Smart.
Yeah.
He said no update on his timeline, but will he be able, to do any 5-on-5 anytime soon?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yesterday he went through everything that we did without contact. And so I don't know if they've got playing 3-on-3 or 4-on-4 after this. And, the next time we'll be on the practice court would be Sunday.
Yeah.
So, we'll see if they've got that plan for him. I have no idea what the next step is. I know he's close.
Close days? Close
I don't know. I don't want to speculate. I don't want to put that on Marcus.
Brad, as the series goes, how hard is it, or what makes it hard to win back-to-back games? It seems like one punch here, one counter punch, one punch, counter punch, especially the deeper you go.
Each game's its own entity, and I think that, we knew that they weren't going to play like they played in game one, and we knew we were going to have to be a lot better in game two, and we just weren't as good, and they were great. The other teams are really good. It's hard to win one game, that's the bottom line, and whoever advances has to beat the other team 4 times in a couple weeks. So that's the beauty of the playoffs, especially when you get to this level with all really good teams left. And Milwaukee's hard enough to beat in a possession or a quarter, let alone a whole game. So you just have to stay in the moment, focus on the moment, not get too caught up in what happened last game, what happens next game, whatever the case may be. It's all about right now.
Clarify something. You said Marcus
Close to contact, yeah. I would say he's probably going to be able to do 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, and then I don't even know if we'll be able to get him into 5-on-5 contact for a game, unless it's the Alex Barlow All-Stars. Which that shouldn't even count. Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.